Guess what? I have got the gorgeous Miss PC to myself. Hello, darling.
How are you? So good to see you again.
Can we just say, proud, proud, proud.
Yay, thank you.
Congratulations on Baywatch.
Thank you. I'm very, very excited about it. It's a fun, summer, silly movie which you just go into the theatre and enjoy with your friends. And I'm excited people are seeing it for that.
It is stupid.
Yeah,
it's so stupid. It's funny. It is brilliant. It's campus Christmas. There's jokes about boys' things.
That's the point of it. It's called objectify the men as much as you objectify the girls.
But one thing is, we see you as this vamp galore. A billionaire, that's wonderful.
Isn't that wonderful? And it's so, like, liberating to be able to play a negative character, a villainous character in a comedy, especially with The Rock. I mean, how many people can say, yeah, I took on The Rock? I used to wear the highest heels. It was my biggest note to my costume stylist that, like, the highest heels, because I had to look him into the eye.
But you know the scenes that you both have, there's like this little twinkle that's in your eyes, and like you have such a good rapport with him.
Yeah, we get on really well. He's such a wonderful, wonderful guy. He's just, I understand why he's one of the biggest stars in the world, because he's humility personified and keeps it totally real.
But being a villain,
Yes.
for us, when we first saw you in Itraz,
Yeah.
wow.
I don't know why I'm so good at being bad. I should question myself, right?
I'm going to talk to your mum. I'm going to ask her, Auntie.
What did you teach her, Auntie?
So how are you finding all the success with America now? Miss World, Miss Bollywood, now Miss America.
Miss World was English, actually. That happened in England.
Indeed.
It was the Millennium Year, and the Millennium Dome was launched that year, I remember. So I've covered 3 countries, now that you mentioned.
Are you enjoying America?
It's being away from home is always difficult. It's really hard because it's a new country. I didn't know as many people. I'm just working, but I mean now it's been about 2 years and I've made friends and the industry knows me. My colleagues know me. So now if I'm going to a party, I'm like, all right, I have friends. I know people. I've had such a wonderful reception. I mean, I'm just 2 seasons and 1 movie barely old in America.
I love your modesty. People love you. 2 big People's Awards you've got. The industry loves you. The fans love you.
Yes, I'm one of the luckiest people in the world to have that kind of love and affection.
I disagree.
You think I'm
because you work hard.
I do. It is a lot of work, and thank you, Raj, for acknowledging that. But it is, it's not easy to manage 2 continents at the same time and 2 careers in 2 continents.
Now, the other thing, how are the people's Hindi there in America? Because they always ask you, oh my God, you speak English.
Yes, that is true. It's one of the most absurd questions that I get asked. But, the way I see it is I'm not someone who gets offended when someone doesn't know about my culture because I don't feel self-entitled. I'm not someone who walks into someone else's home and expect them to know me just because I'm popular in another country. So I like to educate wherever I go. I like to tell people that, 10% of India literally speaks English. And by sheer population, that's more than most countries in the world. So, like when you educate people, I guess they understand and they don't ask you again.
A few years ago when we met, me and Pablo did say to you, go to America, you will be the new Sophia Loren. That's what you've done.
I don't know about Sophia Loren. Though when I did my guest campaign, I was called that, which was, I love Sophia Loren. And I got her autograph, and she called me beautiful.
One final question. Bollywood. When are we going to see you back on the Hindi silver screen?
I know. I have missed it too. I'm so happy that Season 3 of Quantico is now a half season. So I don't have to choose between doing TV and movies. Now I can do films. I'm in negotiations with a couple of films in America and in India. There's no way I'm not going to do a Hindi film because it's too... I'm a Hindi film actor first. And so I will be doing one. I just don't know when and how it'll be positioned.
Please do. They're so looking forward to Baywatch, the dubbed versions as well.
By the way, the dub version is even stupider. Like, it's even funnier. I'm not joking. It's so hilarious because I did my own dubbing in Hindi. Of course, I was not going to let anybody else dub my voice. I had so much fun. I was cracking up just doing it in Hindi.
Oh, very quickly. Amir Khan is doing Mahabharata, right? And it's going to be on par with Bahubali with all those people. Would you do the role?
Well, if I'm asked, I haven't been asked for it.
Amir, you're going to be watching this, get in touch with her. It's the Raj and Pablo Show, the #1 Bollywood show. And Priyanka, why should we watch Baywatch?
Because it's a fun, silly summer movie. It's the kind of movie you go with your friends and your mates and you go and have a great time, laugh a little and come out. The world is a difficult place to live in and we need reasons to laugh, and this is that movie.